So today we need to talk about a crazy change that may be coming to Social Security. And the crazy part about this is we could see increases or we could see decreases. So today I want to break down what is coming, why some people are now discussing this. And again, this is troubling. So I'll break all this down in just a moment, but all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoyed these daily updates. And now let's begin. So a big change is coming to Social Security, potentially. But why is this coming at this time? Because if you remember just last week, I said that there is nothing that is going to happen before the upcoming election for Social Security. And some experts believe we won't see anything happen for Social Security in 2024 at all. If it happens, it would come sometime in 2025 after the next president steps in and after the new Congress steps in as well. But I want to explain what's going on, and it has to do with life expectancy. Just look at this right here. So this right here is the life expectancy in 2019, in 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. You can see here, there was a gap of about 5 years right here, okay? So from males to females in 2019, about 5-year gap. And then it went to 5.7 years in 2020, and then it went to 5.8 years in 2021, and then it went to, 5.4? Yeah, 5.4 years, 2022, and now we're at 5.6 years in 2023. Okay, that's the difference. Now, why are we talking about life expectancy though, right? Well, here's the thing. According to reports, there are now discussions, backroom discussions. So again, there's no bill, there's no proposal yet. And I know there has been discussions of this before. But experts say that because men do not live as long as women, why are we paying the same rate for both? Why are both men and women, if they've made the same amount of money, they're both treated equal once they do collect Social Security, why are they being paid the same when men live less, less years? Again, you work all the way up till age 67, and then all of a sudden you're only supposed to live for another 8 years, 8.6 years, and then you're gonna die. That's a problem. Well, they say because of the recent events and these results, some lawmakers say that men should receive more money while collecting Social Security benefits. But here's the thing. Others say that no, we cannot give men more money. We can't keep it the same for women and pay men more money because we don't have the money for Social Security. What have they been arguing over the past few years? Well, the insolvency date. Well, how do you fix the insolvency date? You either bring in more money or you pay out less. So there's a group of people that are now discussing potentially keeping men as a top line number. Then women, because they live longer, they would get paid less. That's what they're discussing. Okay, so men would stay the same, women would receive less money every single month. Now, I was looking into this because I was curious. Shouldn't life expectancy be a factor when it comes to Social Security benefits? And the answer is no. For Social Security, it is gender neutral. Okay, it treats all individuals with the identical earnings history the exact same. Right? There's no difference. You could be a smoker versus a non-smoker. Again, non-smokers tend to live longer, but there's no change there. Again, that would be like life insurance. We're not going to go through a whole health history for somebody just for them to get Social Security. They pay into it, they should get it out, right? Well, that's what they're going to discuss. But here's the reason I want to bring this to your attention. Look at this right here, okay? This is the average benefit for men, women, and then the total average. what's crazy, and I'm just going to look at the bottom 4 numbers here, okay? I'm not going to go from 62 to 66. But at age 67, the average beneficiary receives $1,884, okay? That's the average beneficiary. But men, on average, receive $2,093, and women receive $1,676. Okay, so you see it. All right, look at this right here. For age 68, men 2,167, women 1,733. Again, for age 69, which is odd, it went down, but $2,161. For women, the exact same, 1,733. And then for men at age 70, 2,257 versus women, $1,816. Okay? This is why I'm bringing this to your attention, because they're discussing potentially either raising men's benefits or lowering women's. Okay? It has to be one or the other. Again, this is what the backroom discussion is. Again, there's no proposal, no bill, but this backroom discussion, what I think is very interesting about this, how do they bring this forward? Do they talk about bringing an increase forward? Because if you talk about an increase to Social Security benefits and then you pretty much just exclude females, that is going to cause a lot of people to absolutely hate whoever brings that forward. Okay? We've been talking about equality. Okay? Women should be paid the exact same as men. But yet we go and do something like this. Or then instead of men getting an increase, women just get a decrease. Right? Again, how do we do that when we're supposed to be talking about equality? Right? And so that's where I think it's very interesting. That's where there's a potential crazy change that's coming. That now we might start looking at life expectancy for both men and women, not just people in the United States. Because again, when we look at the numbers, women live longer than men. This right here is from the CDC website just recently. Okay, it says life expectancy at birth, both sexes 77.5 years, males 74.8, females 80.2. Okay, that's a 5.4 year difference. Okay, almost 5.5 year difference. That's pretty substantial. 5.5 years, especially when you're receiving, let's say you're receiving $2,000 a month, right? 5 years, every single year, that was what, $24,000 that you're going to get times 5 years. For 5.5 years, it's about $125,000 difference. Okay? So that's what they're discussing. Again, I'm just bringing this to your attention because I know a lot of people are wondering what's going on with Social Security. Are we going to see them fix the insolvency date? Are they going to do something to bring more revenue in or make it so we're not paying as much? Well, this is what one of the backroom discussions is. And again, I hate to say it, but I don't think this is going to happen. And again, I'm not saying that this should happen. The reason why I say I hate to say it, but I don't think anything's going to happen for Social Security. Not something that's going to benefit it. And again, could changing the life expectancy and making that a factor for Social Security benefits, could that help? Yes, but in the end, I think it's going to do more harm than good when it comes to the whole scope of things. So we're going to see what happens moving forward. The one thing I can tell you is this backroom discussion probably doesn't go any further. I don't think, even if somebody proposed a bill that included life expectancy for Social Security and excluding women from a potential increase, if they did that, I don't think it goes any further, and I don't think it ever becomes a bill that lands on the floor of the House or the Senate. So we'll see what happens moving forward, but that is what we know as of today. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.